Hey Block Vision people, it is danica710 here, and I am on a creative server, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really simple jungle treehouse, and this works really great for factions, especially in the jungle. And I just really love this house. I've used this as faction houses I think about twice, and I've made it in survival, and they're actually really cool houses. So they look like that. This is like what one building would be. Oops, the roof's a little broke. There we go. Okay, so that would be like one room for one person, and I really like these because they are really cool for like the people in your faction. You can make one tree somebody's house. So what I'm doing right now is just outlining the top layer of the tree with whatever this is, jungle wood. So just jungle wood. I'm just outlining it, and this creative server is kind of weird with building blocks for some reason. So that's the outline, and this is how this house is going to be. This is actually a really circular house, so it will be pretty cool. And I'm going to use birch wood for the flooring, but you can use whatever you want. I just like how birch looks. I think it's a nice clean look. But the thing I really like about this house is that it's really simple to make in survival mode. It doesn't use that much resources, and they're not valuable resources. And there's an abundance of this stuff, so that's what I like about it. So we have the flooring now in this room. So what we're going to do is just add a layer up of this jungle wood real quick. And I love this house so much for factions. It's such an awesome house. But unfortunately our faction got raided and they burnt down these houses. But we had them and they were really cool. So what we're going to do now is make the walls, and I'm going to use glass, but you can use whatever you want, really. I just like being able to look out. So I'm going to do the glass 2 high. And you can use whatever blocks you want, honestly. It's your house. I just think these are my favorite, like, wood blocks and everything. But you're going to want to use glass blocks, because if you use glass panes, they wouldn't connect due to the shapes of these houses. So yeah. So now we're going to make the roof. And I like stone slab roofs. You can use wood or whatever you want. So what we're going to do is just outline the glass now. And the roof is like one of my favorite parts of a house, because especially with these types of houses, you never know what they're going to make, because the shapes that your trees are really cool. Like, they make cool shapes. So now what I'm going to do is just make them a layer out. So basically any block that is attached to, if the stone is attached to the glass, just take it out one more. So, like this. So now, oops, we have the whole outer shape of this. So now what we're going to do is add a layer. So we're going to build it up one. And if you want, you can make your buildings square. They don't have to be circular. This is, of course, your house, not mine. You can do whatever you like. So now I'm going to build up one more. Yeah, this roof is really cool, actually. I like how this is going to turn out. I like the shapes of this tree. And this is cool just for a tree house, and like, if you have your house built, this would make a cool just tree house. Yeah. That made a pretty awesome shape. So this is your roof. And it makes, you know, like this tree was really circular. Like it made a perfect circle, it was all even, so it looks really cool, the roof. And then you could have a roof like this where it's a little off, but still pretty neat. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna connect the rooms. So what you want is you're just gonna make a doorway pretty much. And we're gonna make it with nether bricks because I like how they look. So you're just gonna make this to where, like, you don't have to use nether bricks. I just like how nether bricks look. But now you have a stairway going straight to your buddy's or friend's house. And we're just gonna put some nether brick fence up so you don't fall and plummet to your death. We don't want that. And I found this to be the hardest resource to get, was to make a fence, which it's not, but I had, I think, about 4 rooms in my house that we built, and so it was just a bit hard to get all the fences. And then you don't want to jump off. And then you can build a ladder going up to this too. You don't have to. You could build like a little ladder going into your room or whatever. But I actually made with mine my room had where you would walk, like if you were moving rooms, like going to like a different room, you could actually jump on top of my roof, and that would take you out on top of my roof. And then I had a little pond under by my tree, and so you would land in the pond, and then I had my set home on the faction server, so you could just set your home. That's what I recommend, is setting your home instead of having a ladder, because then it's harder to come, like, to get into your house. Like, not you, it'd be easy for you to go if you had your home set, but not if you had a faction and this was claimed. So if you wanted, this could be like a chest room or whatever you want, or you could put, like, you could have your chest in here, like this, and this could just be your room for your chest, or you could have it, instead have crafting tables and have a bed right there, and whatever really. And these also work as sky bases too. You don't have to have them up in the trees. So you could have them as sky bases, just way up in the air and not attached to trees, just random shapes like that. And I have made a sky base, not with the same materials, but it had the same concept, and it was pretty cool. So that's basically how to make it, and if you were to make a tree house right here, you just make your path go down to that tree house and so on. So the possibilities are really endless in making these tree houses, but they look really cool. I really like these. I've actually won a quick build challenge by making these. They're pretty fast and they don't use that much resources, If you only had one, all you need is some sand, some cobble, and some wood. And all you gotta do is smelt a couple things and craft, and you can make these awesome houses for very inexpensively on a survival server. This has been Block Vision, the New Year's channel. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more building and minigame, survival, all that type of videos. Thank you for watching, guys.